What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and I got you some more TDM here on Siene Crossing. It's not a fabulous game. I don't go beast mode like my boy Nate Gould, who pulls off 45 and 12s in a TDM match on Battlefield, which is absolutely absurd. You guys can go check out his channel. I'm pretty much begging him to put that game on YouTube. So let's see what he does. He says he died too much going 42 and 15, which is absolutely ridiculous. Go over and tell him on his page. There's a link in the description. There's going to be a link on my page. Go over to tell him on his page. Leave him a page comment to get that game on YouTube because it's amazing. But other than that, I just wanted to bring you some more TDM real quick. And Modern Warfare 3 is coming out, so I want to get a couple of you guys' thoughts on what exactly is going on. What do you think of this pre-release Modern Warfare 3? What all this stuff that's been going on? How does it affect your outlook on like the Call of Duty release in general? How does it reflect your look on, say, Infinity Ward, etc., etc.? Because what we got is issues that aren't really a big problem in the long run, but it's starting to show what exactly is going on with Activision and Infinity Ward in specific. Because as we all know, they've obviously released the games 5 days early, which isn't a big deal. Press get it all the time. People get games all the time early. People got Battlefield 3 early, etc., etc. However, a lot of people got Modern Warfare 3 early. Kmart was selling it early, and some of these top YouTubers got it early, and they got multiple copies and gave it out to other top YouTubers, etc., etc. And they're allowed to play online. Now, for one, from my standpoint, the servers shouldn't even be on. They should be allowed to play single player, etc., etc. And if the servers are on, there should be a stat reset. But Robert Bowen already said that they're not going to ban anybody and they're not going to do any stat resets, which is just mind-boggling from my standpoint, because it really doesn't. I'm not affected by what their stats are or what prestige level they are, etc., etc., because in all actuality, that doesn't help them get any better at the game. The fact of the matter is that it's peeving a lot of people off, because a lot of people see that as an unfair advantage, and it can be perceived that way because they're going to have 2 to 3 prestige levels higher than everybody. They'll have different unlocks going. They've been using their Call of Duty, their double XP points, and just being able to level like at extreme rates and not really giving a crap, because they'll get 2 to 3 prestige levels, and even if they start out at, say, prestige level 4, level 1 on day 1, they've already got 4 prestige levels on everybody else. They'll be making videos on the prestige shop way before everybody else, etc., etc. And just from a gamer standpoint, looking at a company that's allowing this to happen, I think is completely bogus right off the bat. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on it, but like I said, don't get me wrong, I don't care what their stats are. It's not going to make them better at the game. It's just from a morality standpoint of a company, this shouldn't be happening. Especially when they're deeming, Modern Warfare 3 here to be the second coming of Call of Duty. This is going to save their franchise. But releasing this 5 days early has also kind of been a double-edged sword, so to speak, because a lot of these guys that have been able to get into this game are starting to see the quirks already of very big problems to come, and tweeting the shit out of it, to be honest. I mean, they're letting everybody know what's going on, and it's not good to already have these issues with a game already 5 days out. Usually these issues in a Call of Duty come to light maybe 3-4 months down the road, and then if they get fixed, they get fixed. If they don't, they don't. So we're going to see what happens. But the big issue today is, all over Twitter, is that people are already using overkill and putting noob tubes on both weapons. So there you go. You already took OMA out of the game, but then you put this in the game and allowing that to happen. So OMA was this is actually kind of worse than OMA. And not to mention, you got, multi-shot noob tubes already in the game, like the M320, like I've been using here in this match here. It's the same exact thing. I don't know what types of tweaks they could do to make it any different, but it's the same perspective. It's the same gun. So that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, so if you run like that, you're going to have OMA times 2, except you don't have to switch classes, you don't have to die, and you don't have to sit in a corner and just keep switching classes and keep yourself safe. So that's one thing to take into consideration. I don't know what your guys' thoughts on that are either. And then they got this whole double XP thing, which I could see to a point. You know, they're hyping it all up, and hey, you know, you're gonna get double XP. But the way they went about it with the Mountain Dew and the Doritos is kind of mind-boggling, especially in today's society with all the people that aren't eating healthy, especially in America. All these kids are obese, yada yada yada. They know a large portion of their community is young kids that technically, if we want to get real technical, shouldn't even be playing the game. But they know that their community is that large portion of them. So what they're doing is just basically promoting junk food to get double XP, even though people are already gaming the system. So I'm just warning you there. It's a possibility that people could go write down codes on Doritos at Walmart, and I'm sure it's happened. I think the guy on the leaderboard, after talking to the myth, the man, the legend, Bill Keys last night, there's a guy on the double XP leaderboards that has like 500 hours of double XP. That's like 500 20 packs of Mountain Dew. I don't know if the guy works at Mountain Dew or what's going on, or if he gamed the system and just stole a bunch of codes, but give me a break. And, you know, so that's going to be a factor. So I'm not really cool with the whole double XP thing, because I think it's pretty lame, to be honest. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy any. I'm just going to level up normally and go that route, and that's my choice. If you get the double XP, that's your choice too. But I think the way they went about it is pretty lame. They could have at least, if they're going to do it, sell some cards for double EXP, just kind of like Microsoft point cards, and be done with it, instead of kind of, here kids, you want double XP? Of course you do. Go buy Mountain Dew and Doritos and eat the shit out of them and get even fatter than you really should be. But that relies on the parents too. I mean, it's a good company marketing standpoint, yes, but morality standpoint, you know, come on, Infinity Ward and Activision. It's just, the pre-release of this game has not started out good, as far, in my eyes at least, from these two companies, especially, like I said, when they've been touting it out. So what I was looking for is like maybe a little bit of feedback from you guys. What do you think on all those aspects? What do you think about the Modern Warfare or the double XP? What do you think about them releasing the game early and not resetting the stats and letting these guys pretty much do what they do? And everything else, like with the overkill and the M320 and them taking out OMA. And what about Assassin? Assassin's already being whined about. And the only way it can be countered is by Recon, a perk that nobody's going to run. You may get a few campers that run it, so they can like get a couple pot shots, and if you try to run away from them, you're marked on their map so they can see where you're coming from. But for the most part, everybody's going to be running Assassin for one perk. I can almost guarantee it. I'm going to be running it because I know for a fact everybody else is going to be running it. But I'm going to be running mostly Specialists. I'm going to be running 6 perks or maybe defensive. I'm not too much in the offensive thing. I like getting, you know, 40, 50 kills without having, you know, my kill streaks do 30 of those kills. So we'll see what happens there. Well, let me know what you guys think. It's one of those things that's not starting out good in my eyes. But we'll see. We'll see. But these two companies here, Infinity Ward and Activision, need to wake up a little bit. But that's what I got for you guys today. Give me whatever feedback you got. Bad criticism, good criticism. It's all good criticism in my eyes. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, make sure you go over to Nate Gould's channel and pump him and get that 45-12 game up on the internet. As always, guys, have a great day. Peace. Don't forget, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, Skype, and Justin TV. Also, feel free to add me up on the PSN. My gamer tag is TheNidien. And also, don't forget, I make videos for VidThru and Viso Gamer. All the links are going to be in the description, as well as for the directors you see above me. Nate Gould, +80, Saberwolf, the Googleizer, Clay the Old School Gamer, Sven D, Ibex, Caster Troy, Devastator, Ambroz, a.k.a. Johnny Pugh, Bill Keys the Man, Breaded Chicken 123, and VidThru's Daymark News. So stop over there, check us out, and as always, guys, have a great day. Peace.